Hi guys. So in today's lecture I'll be teaching you how does an aircraft fly. So there are four main forces on an aircraft. These forces allow an aircraft to take off, cruise and land, or you can say ascend, cruise and descend. When describing these forces, we have to consider magnitude and the direction. So there are four forces. Thrust is a force which helps an aircraft to move forward. And lift is an upward force which allows an aircraft to move upwards. Weight is a force that is always directed toward the center of the earth, and it depends on several factors. We'll talk about it later. And lastly, drag is a backward force which resists an aircraft from moving forward. And in order for an aircraft to stay level, thrust should be equal to drag, and similarly lift should be equal to weight. Let's talk about forces now. Thrust force. This is produced by a propulsion system or an engine to make an aircraft move forward. This force depends on how engine is attached to an aircraft, but it will always be used to push an aircraft move in a forward direction. Magnitude of thrust depends on many factors, such as type of engines, number of engines, and also throttle settings in an aircraft, which is controlled by pilots in cockpit. Now, lift force. This is an upward force acting on an aircraft. It is generated by the motion of an airplane, and it depends on several factors as well, such as aerodynamics, size, and velocity of an aircraft. Most of the lift is actually generated by wings, and wings are usually designed for this purpose. Well, they are specially designed for this purpose. Well, you can see a cross section of a wing here, and there are two airstreams going through wing. Upward stream has low pressure and high velocity, whereas downward stream has high pressure and low velocity. Lift is generated by the difference in pressure. Higher the pressure under the wing, it means more lift. There are many different types of airfoils which helps generate more lift and reduce drag. We'll discuss a bit about them shortly. Weight. It is a downward force and is distributed throughout the aircraft like payload, fuel, and parts of an airplane. It is directed downwards on all parts, but we use center of gravity as a point for total weight. Drag. This is an opposing force in an aircraft which acts as a resistant force. It depends on shape, stickiness of air, and the velocity of the aircraft, but mainly shape. We talked about airfoils earlier in lift section. So airfoils are designed in order to produce more lift and reduce drag. Well, this is the case mostly. There are literally dozens of airfoil shapes, and you can actually check on net. Just search Naka airfoils on Google. I actually used some airfoils from there for my projects in university. So here's a time quiz for you guys. Which of these airfoils do you think got high drag? 1, 2, or 3? Well, it is the second one, since turbulence flow is much more in it as compared with to others. Alright, so that's all for today's short lesson. I hope you understand now how does an aircraft fly. If you like my video, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you, and we'll meet you in the next lecture.